More coffee?
Please.
There must be something really fascinating in the paper today. You've barely touched your breakfast.
It's an article about radon. I think we should find out what our radon level is.
Radon? In this house? No way. I don't think we need to worry about that.
It says here that radon can be found in all types of homes. It doesn't even matter where you live. Houses all over the country can be affected. Honey, I think we should get the house tested.
We really can't afford to bring in some expert to test the house.
You don't have to. A couple of people at work have done it themselves. You only need a kit, and lots of stores have them. Evidently, there are several types to choose from. You can even get one from the health department. A kit costs less than $25, and it's really easy to use.
Maybe I should pick up one of these kits on the way home tonight.
Pat, are you ready for school yet? Come in here and eat your cheese loops. The bus will be here any minute.
I'm coming. Geez, Pat, like you almost missed the bus again today. Oh, I was listening to the humans. They were talking about something called radon. Radon? Is that like a video game, like Radon Invaders? No, you dope. It's what they have at the airport to tell where the planes are. That's radar, Chris. This is radon. And I don't think it's a video game. It sounds like something bad in the air. In the air? You mean like smoke or dust? It sounded like you can't see it. Well, if I can't see it, I'm not going to worry about it. If the humans want to worry about something in the air, let them take care of cigarette smoke or that yucky stuff they're always shooting into their hair.
Good morning, class. Today we're going to talk about an extremely important subject, our environment. Can anybody give me examples of what our environment includes?
I know. It includes water, like the ocean and lakes and streams and puddles and rain and little tiny drops of water on the flowers in the morning.
Yes, thank you, Chris. I think we get your point. Anything besides water?
Well, like the grass and the trees and the plants and stuff. And even like the ground, too. The atmosphere is part of the environment, too. And the air and the clouds and the little pieces of dust that float around and get in your eye. What about the stuff around you when you're indoors? The environment. That's just the outdoors, cheese brain.
Actually, Pat is right. The indoors is an important part of our environment, too. When we talk about an environment, we mean the surroundings in which a living thing grows, reproduces, and dies. And we do spend a lot of time indoors, at school or work, eating, sleeping, or watching TV. Now, keep that definition in mind and think specifically about how our environment can make us sick or ill. Can you give me some examples of things in our environment that might affect our health?
Like garbage?
That's a good example, Terry. It's so easy to throw things away that getting rid of garbage has become a real problem. That's why the research being done on recycling is so important, to develop products that readily break down into harmless substances. Any other example?
Poisonous chemicals?
Right. Can you give me an example of a poisonous or toxic chemical?
Pesticides. My Uncle Ernie got real sick one time because he ate some grains the humans had put out and it had a pesticide in it, and they had to take him to the hospital and his stomach pumped, and it was really gross.
Thank you for your example, Chris. Pesticides are poisons used to kill pests. They can contaminate ground and surface water and food, kill useful creatures.
Like mice?
Like mice. And they can disrupt the ecosystem and risk the health of whoever is exposed to them. Other examples?
Air pollution.
Right. And what are some examples of air pollution?
Car exhaust, smoke from factories, and smog. I saw something on TV about a family who died because some kind of gas leaked out of their furnace into their house.
Right, that's carbon monoxide. Any more?
Radon.
Pat, that's right. Can you tell us what radon is?
Well, I know that you can't smell it or taste it or see it. It sounds like nothing to me.
I brought a bottle of radon with me today. Can everyone see it? I want you to remember what it looks like. Terry, did you get a good look at it?
I don't see anything.
That's because radon doesn't have any color, or any taste or smell. Just like Pat said, radon comes from the natural breakdown of uranium and radium. Although several elements are formed during this radioactive decay process, radon is the only gas that is produced. Radon is found in soils just about everywhere and continually escapes from the soil into the atmosphere. Outside, it's not a problem because the gas gets diluted. Indoors, though, it can come up through cracks or openings in the foundation and get trapped right inside a house. As the radon gas breaks down or decays, the decay products attach themselves to dust particles in the air. When we inhale, these dust particles can get attached to the lung.
Does it make you sick, like my Uncle Ernie?
There aren't any symptoms right away. There's still a lot of research to be done on radon, but the studies have shown that exposure to elevated concentrations of radon over a long period of time increase the risk of developing lung cancer. Some experts say that radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer. Only smoking shows a higher risk. And risks from radon are even greater for those who smoke.
How do they measure it? In gallons or what?
Radon concentrations are measured in units called picocuries per liter of air, which is abbreviated like this. So, for every liter of air, there are a given number of picocuries.
How much is too much?
If the screening levels are higher than 4 picocuries per liter, then the Environmental Protection Agency recommends testing again. If the second test also shows that the levels are higher than 4, then it's best to find out how to fix your home.
But how do you even know if your house has it, if you can't smell it or see it? You can buy a kit at the store to test for it.
Very good, Pat. There are several types of testing devices. Some are for short testing periods, others are for a longer time, like a year. There's even a toll-free number you can call for information on radon. It's 1-800-SOS-RADON. Now, I want everyone to choose one environmental health hazard, either one we talked about today or a new one, and write a report on it. I want you to use the materials in the Resource Center to collect your information. The librarian will be happy to help you. These will be due in 2 weeks.
We got our test results back.
What does it say?
It says we have 8 picocuries per liter of radon in our home.
What do we do now? Rebuild the house?
It's not that drastic. We'll test again to get a more accurate reading. Since it's only at 8 picocuries per liter, we'll use a 1-year alpha track. It's sure a good thing we tested for radon.
Did you hear something?
No. What did it sound like?
Like a little whistle. Oh, well, it was probably nothing.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Pat. How was school?
It was great. I got an A on my environmental health report.
That's wonderful, Pat. I know you worked very hard on it. What did you write on?
Radon.
Radon? What made you choose that? It's not a very big problem, is it?
Actually, radon is found in almost everybody's house. 1 out of every 15 homes in the United States have high levels of radon, and it's been linked to lung cancer.
Isn't radon a new problem?
It's always been in the air. But it's only been recently that houses in various parts of the United States have been found to have the highest radon concentrations because they're built on natural deposits of uranium.
You've become quite the radon expert, haven't you? I'm really proud of you. Do you know what we're having for dinner?
No, I haven't heard yet.
I was thinking of fixing spaghetti tonight.
Sounds good.
Spaghetti! My favorite!
There's that noise again.
I still don't hear anything. I think you're imagining it. Unless we have mice.
Mice? In this house? No way.